So, hello and welcome to If You Just Don't Love It.
You're a liar. Lies.
Yeah, you are a liar and you really need to grow up. My name is Seychelle. Um, Big booty Birkin baddie.
That's not her name.
And here I am. Alana.
Hi, I'm E.
Oh,
It's fun.
all right.
What does it matter?
I mean, you were the one on some alien shit.
I mean, but people don't know how to spell my name anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. They got O's, M's. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
So I'm E. We have to do that again
Why?
because we just have to edit that whole part out.
It's okay.
Oh my God, this is gonna stress me out. Son.
Jesus Christ. No, it's okay. We just gotta go.
All right, we go.
We had this whole thing recently with editing and chopping up and time sense, and now it's like, oh my God, wait, no, like we can't. It's okay. That's why the editor
Practice makes perfect.
That's why the editor is here and I'm alive and well. And thank God for it because
Thank
there wouldn't be no damn pod.
So I'm E. Again, welcome to If You Don't Love It, You're a Liar. And today we are going to talk about.
Today we're going to talk about our ex stories. However, we do got to hammer into our Always Aggie.
Yes, we
and
gotta
I see
start
some
there.
people asking for Joss. Joss is obviously not present today. Joss could not make it. And that's fine. Because here we are. The pod continues to
Goes
go.
on.
The pod continues to go. Jocelyn took a cute little day. And that PO is, coming out of the friend bank. You know what I'm saying? So because Jocelyn is not here, she's going to have to work a little bit harder for the friendship. And that's fine. And somebody asked for the last 2 episodes as well. I know that a lot of people listen.
The last 2?
I had the Christmas one. That one was the last one. The Christmas or the New Year's?
Yeah, the Christmas was the last
The
one.
Christmas one. New Year's, we still have to. I have to
It's
chop up
coming.
and edit. It's gonna come. I would say probably by the end of the week, and then we have this one that's coming out next. So yes, and for those of y'all that are listening, I do go on TikTok live while I record the pod now because it's just like so fun.
It really is a lot of fun.
It's just like so fun. So yeah, so if you see me reading any comments or anything like that or answering any questions, it's because we have people that come on live and they ask us questions. So yeah. So we're gonna start off with our Always Aggie. Always Aggie is pretty much what has been pissing us off, what has been ticking us off, what's really grinding our gears.
Grinding.
I mean, when does anything not grind our gears? I am a true child of aggravation. I've come a very long way. A very long way. However, do I spend majority of my time being aggy, pissed off, judgmental? Yes. Because that's just the type of bitch I am.
Honestly, I hate when people are like, you can't judge. I'm judging everyone. I'm judging. And I'm Aggie. And I also don't think that if you're Aggie, like, it should rub off on other people. If you're a good vibe, you're a good vibe. But if I'm Aggie, I'm Aggie.
And I'm sorry, but those are the type of people that I enjoy, too.
Right. Because we be sitting here kikiing over what makes us Aggie. Like,
Yeah.
so we're not leaving being Aggie anywhere. We're bringing it up.
No, we are. We're bringing that into 2024, and we're carrying it all the way out to 2180. Because I feel like I'm gonna live. I feel like I'm gonna live that long.
I know I'm gonna live forever, and that's my issue.
No, that's my issue too. I tell
That's my
everybody.
issue.
I'm telling everybody right now.
Mhm.
I am gonna be old. I'm not gonna have any ailments. I am literally gonna still be like this with it.
Bye.
Like I know I am. And I'm literally gonna sit there and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be that old hoe that's on some. I know everything and you don't.
Oh no, we know everything anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
What do y'all know about this?
Yeah.
Nothing.
No, 100%. But because you know the elders love to flex on that. I respect. I'm gonna be heavy on. You don't know a damn thing.
Respect child.
Because you really don't. And you really, because you can't, and you won't. And I'm gonna amp up the disrespect.
Oh yeah.
Because I
why
can't.
not?
Because I'm old.
I'm telling you guys now. Once I hit 80, I'm gonna do a hard narcotic. Because why not? I just feel like why not? That's always been my dream to be just like very, very ancient. I'm talking 97 years old, and then I'm just gonna start doing something crazy, like a narcotic. It's always been a dream of mine because I know I'm gonna live forever because that's just what God's gonna bless me with because I'm always Aggie.
Yeah, no, I think
That's what it is.
I think the same. I
How,
genuinely.
I'm not saying anything about us, but racists live forever. People that are aggravated with everyone live forever.
You know what's so crazy is my 80-something-year-old grandma came over today, and my 80-something-year-old grandma has a 20-something-year-old boyfriend in the Dominican Republic. If you Puerto Rican and y'all from, you know what I'm saying, y'all from the hood or whatever, you got one of those grandmas that just turn up. She got a better life than you. She just be turning up. She came to my crib today and she was like, Mama. ¿Cuándo eso? Where can I get those vapes? And she pulled out a Lost Mary from her pocket.
Oh my God.
And I was like, well, actually, Grandma, it's by where the old Blockbuster used to be.
I mean, that's how Abuelita used to be, but Abuelita, she didn't want to be here no more. And I just knew it. I remember she bought me one time my favorite drinks. She bought like a whole bunch of cans and she's like, oh, these are the iced teas you guys drink. And it was Four Locos. And I'm like, Abuelita, we don't drink those no more. Like, we don't drink them no more. I had one. It was great.
The tea about my grandma, she know what she be doing.
Abuelita had no idea. And she'd just be drinking Four Locos with dinner. Talking about it was mad sweet. Abuelita, it's literally alcohol.
A Four Loco with dinner?
She was like, I had one. And I'm like,
literally like what rhymes with fluicide.
No, literally.
Like,
she was like, yeah, you guys always used to drink them. And I'm saying this is like 5 months out of the whole Four Loko craze. She was like, you guys used to drink them. They had them on sale at the store because remember they got rid of them and they came out with the new recipe. So she was like, they had them on sale at the store. And she pulls out of the closet literally like 10 Four Locos. And I'm looking at her like, Abuelita, these are not Arizona iced teas. These are Four Locos, ma'am.
This is alcohol, gasoline, and an energy drink all
the original recipe.
In one.
Yeah, the original. You have one and you're on the floor. Like, we're all going to get paid eventually for that. They're going to have a little, if you've been victimized, I can't wait. Because I'm in that. And I got pictures to prove it, too, on the old MacBook Pro.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you. Good for her. So, what is making me aggy, y'all? What makes me aggy is when a bitch is on some grand rising. Like she's a part of the Star Wars trope. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah.
Grand rising.
Nah.
Like,
nah. Grand rising.
I don't trust anybody that goes down that road.
Because they be the first ones like, oh, you got a toothache? The amethyst crystal? That's going to cure the pain. Doing a lot of nothing.
I don't want to hear no damn grand rising.
I want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it. It sounds like we're like on a mountaineer hike and you're the first annoying asshole out the tent making coffee on the kettle in the campfire talking about grand rising. And then a brown bear comes out from behind the freaking tent and annihilates the whole tent because you wanted to be up before everybody on the camp trip and scream grand rising in the freaking mountains. Now we ain't got no freaking coffee and now we ain't got no shelter no more, bitch.
And we're dead. Dead E.
I was hoping you'd fix that. Yeah, we got some people say I don't want to hear it neither. Don't hit me with no grand rising.
Grand rising back in 2002. Let's leave it there. That's probably where it came from because 2002 was a weird year. But let's bring it back there and leave it there. I don't want to hear it.
And it's just like, who do you
think you are?
Like.
Good morning. Morning. It's very
like,
simple.
because I'm not even a morning girl.
I don't like the good mornings.
No.
I don't like the good mornings. But you know what I actually really hate? And this isn't my always Aggie. But you know, like after this whole, like, we had the Christmas and we had New Year's. It was like the holidays. Some people got off early. Some people didn't have to go to work. And then you go back and everyone's like, how was your Christmas? How was your New Year's? It was the same as yours. It was the same. I was with my family. I was tired. I cleaned. I put the decorations away. It was the same. Don't ask me about my holidays. They're the same. Every year they're the same. And they're the same as yours. Stop.
Well, my sister's wasn't the same because somebody bought her a sauna.
Some people have better holidays than others. But even then I feel like, what'd you get for Christmas? I would rather someone ask me what I got for Christmas than be on some, how was your holidays?
When you ask me how my holidays, I'm gonna talk about what I got. And I got a Dior bag. I got new red bottoms. I got a Rolly.
I didn't ask for anything special, so I'm just like, don't ask me that. Or even like when, like after a weekend, you go back to work and how was your weekend? The same as last weekend, Susan. Like, I just need to go to work. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. It makes me very angry.
It sounds like the type of the Susan that would ask, "How was your holidays?" First of all, girl, goodbye.
Susan, leave me alone.
Like I ate some ass. How about that? That's what I did.
Susie.
Yeah, that's what I did on my holidays. But yeah, like pretty
like
much.
So no Grand Rising, no asking us how our weekends were when you just saw us 4 days ago. Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Like, enough. My always Aggie is the price of formula. So I don't know if anyone in here is a parent, but I am a new parent. And people always used to talk about how diapers were so expensive. Like, you don't want to be spending all your money on diapers. Okay, got that. But nobody ever talked about the formula. I never heard someone like, you don't want to be spending all your money on formula.
Girly, first of all, I'm so sorry to tell you, Lana, all people talk about are the horrors of motherhood.
But they don't talk
and
about...
they talk about expensive-ass formula.
I feel like I've never heard that. I've only heard about the diapers. This formula is mad expensive.
How much is it? Break it down.
I want to say, so we do the orange Similac, because I'm trying to keep it generic, and this is just something that I, as a safety and petrified of everything first-time parent is, I don't ever want them to run out of her formula. So I tried to keep it as basic as simple. I don't need no goat milk formula with the GMO free. I don't care. Similac. It's everywhere. So we use that one. I want to say that one.
Somebody said it ain't expensive because they got WIC.
Well, okay, so that's the other thing. I don't qualify, and I don't understand why. When literally this is, I would say that formula for the month would probably be a third of my monthly wage. So I don't even. Yeah, it's that expensive. It's like $50. Them cans. That's why when I see people on Facebook on some, oh, I have this. I mean, I get why people do that. Like people give it away in the Facebook Marketplace because once you return it, they throw it out. They can't resell it. So I have a blue jug that I paid $56 for of the blue Similac that she don't drink no more. And so I'm like, I'm going to try to return it because apparently when you return to Target, you can return up to $250 with no receipt, and which I don't have. It was gifted to me, which is literally, that's what I asked for Christmas, Similac. But literally it's that expensive. So when people be giving that stuff away, like I get why they give it away because they really do just throw it out. But at the same time, it's like, if I can get my coins back, I want my coins. Sorry. Because that stuff is mad expensive. And then it only lasts an hour once you make it. So if sis, sis be on some, no, wake up. Wake up. It's time to eat. Time to eat. Yeah, we're not wasting formula over here. It's very expensive. So you heard it here first. Unless you literally have multiple wages, because I'm ready to get a second job just to pay for the formula, don't have no kids, because that formula is mad expensive, and they literally can't eat or drink anything else, which also bugs me.
Besides, like, why can't you, like, drink water?
Because it like messes up their system, their body can't digest it. I don't know, but you make the formula with the water, which is also, I got to learn the science behind that. But it's the oddest thing.
Maybe because, like, I'm thinking about it in regards to, like, a protein shake. Like, a protein shake has, like, a certain amount of carbs and protein. Yeah. Maybe that thing got, like, mad carbs and stuff for the baby. So she could grow. Because imagine you just feeding a baby water. It's not going to grow. Where's going to eat?
I just feel like, why? Like, why can't she have a rib?
Oh,
ribs are cheaper than formula. I'm just saying. And I also feel like babies in other countries, like, I feel like they eat solids early. I don't know. I'm obviously not going to take any risks with my child, but I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of things that we be doing here in America. And I'm just like, I know that these Italian babies are over there eating gabagool for freaking lunch. Like, you're not going to tell me a newborn is sitting there eating expensive formula.
Oh, why can't we fandangle some shit and put some wholehearty baby milk with some Cheerio?
Well, no, I found out that some people do sugar water. They literally mix sugar and water because you can't just give them the water. But even that don't make no sense. Because where is the nutritional value and how can they digest the sugar water and not the regular water? It don't make sense to me.
She's going to have the nutritional diet of a honeybee.
Literally.
Sugar water.
Literally.
What is your baby drink? Sugar water.
Sugar water. Yeah.
Sugar water. And
that
the
poor
baby's
child.
like,
limp. because its muscles don't have any nutrients. Oh my goodness. And sis is only drinking 4 ounces right now. But they said the bottle goes up to 9. You know how many scoops of formula that is? Yeah.
Put her on a diet.
You can't at this age.
I know.
But as soon as she starts eating solids, we're lit. We're lit. We're having eggs for breakfast, ribs for dinner. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to sit and eat crab legs.
She gonna be a big hearty girl.
She gonna be a...
Do not make that baby big.
Okay, so so this is the plan. She's gonna be thick, like a thickums, until she can walk. Once she can walk, we're doing park. She's going for her first swim lesson next month. I found the swim school.
Okay.
I found it at LA Fitness.
Okay.
They literally, and so she's going swimming. She's gonna be doing her thing. She ain't gonna be a thickums. Because even her father, he a big boy, but he was on some, my daughter can't be fat. And I don't blame him. It's a lot, you know? I also diabetes, you know? There's just reasons behind this. So, yeah, no, I got this. She's gonna be fine. But she has to be...
No, she's gonna be thicky for a little while. But I don't like it when you see a toddler going in at Popeyes. Like they're like, let me get the number. Like, what do you want? Let me get the sweet tea with the number 4. And mama,
or they
I
can't
want
even like
the big mac
like
and
this.
cheese. No.
They're like this with the bottle.
Yeah, no.
Because they can't even find their mouths or use their hands because they're so
No,
big.
no.
That's not healthy, guys.
No.
We're not shaming, but we're just saying like there's certain things that are not healthy.
No.
I saw a kid like that the other day, and the mom had the nerve to have this kid in a stroller. He needs to walk. I don't care if he's 1. He needs to walk. He was huge. I've never seen a kid. I should have took a picture. No, you don't take pictures of people's kids. But
yes, you're
listen,
cancel her, not me.
Listen, I didn't take a picture. I should have though. Just that kid was big, and she had the nerve to have him in a stroller. And I'm just like, he can walk. You're not telling me that kid can't walk. You're not telling me that. Not that big, please. Em got one more time to drop her bottle.
Then what?
I'm going to make her hold your bottle, girl. I literally open her hands and make her hold it. And she's like...
This baby is literally like a week old. Yeah.
Let's go. I don't have all day. Please, as soon as she starts like with the walking and she's peeing and pooping, she's getting potty trained. I don't care if she's like 9 months. I can't do it. I'm not changing a walking child. It's not happening. Because they run from you, then they want to pee on the floor. It's not happening. Potty trained.
I feel you.
So that's it for my Always Aggie.
So what we were going to talk about today was we had, well, last time we went live, we asked y'all what y'all wanted us to talk about. And y'all had said ex stories. Y'all said y'all want to hear some nutty stories about the exes, our exes, and what we've encountered and what we've been through with the people that we've dated. And that's just... I mean, you're asking the right bunch.
You're asking the right bunch.
You're asking the right bunch. So I think because Alana brought life into this world, she should go first.
Oh, God. Well, last week I told you guys the story about my ex that took a certain thing, a magic thing, and ended up in Bellevue Hospital. So that man. I'm going to go back. There was actually, I want to say this was like my first like real boyfriend. My first like real boyfriend. I was calling him Henry because that's what I thought his name was. And then that's what I called him. And so then one day I show up at his house and I'm like, oh, hey, is Henry here? Because he lived around the block from Abuelita's house. And his mom's like, who's Henry? And I'm like, your son. And she's like, Charles? So then...
Alias.
Yeah. So then whatever, he finally comes from the back. He's like, oh, hey, girl. Yeah, mom, dating her. Like, whatever. We're sitting at the kitchen table, trying to keep it cute before things get crazy. And he's like, yeah, I told you my name was Henry because I didn't want you to know who I really was. And I'm like, well, who are you? He's like, well, I don't have a girlfriend.
He married with kids.
I don't have a girlfriend, but I'm basically getting out of a toxic relationship, but she's away at college. And I'm like, okay, but did you break up with her? Because I'm not dating no guy that got a whole girl on the side. I'm not doing it. I don't like to share. That's what it is. So he's like, no, ain't nothing like that. Whatever. A week goes by. We dating heavy. We going to get pizza and all that. Keeping it cute, very New York City love story. I'm laying in this man's bed. I open my eyes. Grand rising. there is a girl standing.
Oh my God, I didn't know this.
Because I always forget about it, but that was crazy. There's a girl standing at the edge of the bed. And so I'm like, hello. She's like, who are you? I'm like, no. I pick up my stuff and I'm leaving. Nah, you ain't got to go nowhere. Why are you here? Thank you. Screaming, man. I just woke up. I literally just woke up.
Grand Rising.
Grand Rising. Literally. They're screaming. I make it to like the living room. I hear things like banging and stuff like that. Whatever, I leave. So I'm at my Abuelita's house. She lives around the block. My Abuelita's like, we don't need them. Let's go to the bar. Let's take a shot. Because my Abuelita was about that life. She don't care. She don't care. Whatever, we gonna get over this. So he called
We
me.
don't need them.
Yeah, we don't need them.
We don't need we don't need Henry Charles.
Henry Charles, whatever. Toussaint. Whatever.
He gave up with his whole government.
I don't care. He's a rapper, so there's your fame. So then I'm investigating. This is the beginning of Facebook and all this stuff. So I'm investigating. I don't remember if I broke into his Facebook or if he had logged in on my phone or something like that. But I go in and I see the messages and he never opened her messages. This girl's been telling him that she was coming for 3 weeks. I'm coming home, baby. I can't wait to see you, baby. And then she showed up. And so I'm like, so he calls me, I answer. I'm like, yo, did you check your DMs? Nah, what you mean? Why are you in my DMs? I'm like, it was logged in, number one. Number two, the girl's been saying that she's coming. Nah, but I don't mess with her. I find her on Facebook. She's pregnant.
With Henry Charles II?
I don't know. I jumped ship.
Good for you.
I don't know. And you know what? Actually, I didn't actually jump ship just yet. I was like, I need space. You know, we always want to do that. I need space.
You were young.
Right. I was young. I was very young. So I was like, I need space. Mm-hmm. And then he comes to my house and he goes, let me see your phone. So at the time I had my little Verizon, you know, the flippy with the keyboard, the cute little Verizon flippy. And he's like, I'm going through your Facebook messages. And I'm like, no, you're not. And he's like, yeah, I am. So I grab my phone, I run into my parents' room and I lock the door and he leaves. And then he comes back and he's like, I didn't mean to leave, but I don't know why you're running from me. I said, honey, it's over. It's over. I'm not chasing behind you. I don't know who this girl is. Like, I'm never waking up to a woman standing at the edge of my bed again. That was the craziest.
That's different.
It was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Because honestly, for a minute, she was skinny. So I thought that maybe she was a young, the cousin. Like, I thought she was like the cousin. And then she's like, who are you? And I'm like, excuse me. Listen, I don't say things for no reason, but I'm just saying. But yeah, no, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Wow.
That was fucking crazy. It was so nuts.
That's different. I never heard that one from you.
But now he's married with kids. Not to the girl from PA.
Poor wife and kids.
Yeah, it's fine. She'll be all right.
Hey.
So what about you?
Nutty story. You know I have a bunch too.
I'm trying to think of another.
Think of another because I was trying to think of one. I was trying to think of a one singular.
Well, actually, I have a question.
What's up?
Because I actually left someone for this. Actually, that's a good topic. I'm going to save that one, but I do have a question about this. You go to a diner with somebody, right? And they order meatloaf. Are you staying with them?
It depends on how bad they are. A bad bitch want to order meatloaf. I'm like, baby, eat your meatloaf.
At the diner?
Yeah.
I left this man because of that. Why are you
Good,
ordering?
no. Men don't deserve the benefit of the doubt. If a man is ordering meatloaf at a diner, okay, yeah, no.
It was unhinged.
It's a red flag.
Yeah. I was just like, nah, this is never going to work. Because I've also never eaten meatloaf outside of my house. So I'm just like, the fact that you over here order it at a random diner. It wasn't like we had residents. I think we like went ice skating or something. And then we're like, let's get something to eat. And he ordered a meatloaf. And I was just like, I actually can't even be with this man.
I mean, I don't blame you. If a man did that, I'd be disgusted. If a bad bitch did that, she ordered,
So you not staying with her?
I'm sitting there. Yes, I am.
I ordered chicken.
I'm gonna tell her. I'm like, yo, girl, you are bananas. Yeah, like you're crazy. Like, cause I don't even eat meatloaf. That's
Meatloaf at a diner.
A meat loaf? Nah. I'm Gucci.
I just started eating shepherd's pie at Irish pubs because someone was like, oh no, they have the best shepherd's pie, but even that's something.
Is it good?
It's good. It's good.
What's inside a shepherd's pie again?
It's like
mashed potatoes,
ground meat with the mashed potato. Oh yeah, you love a little mashed potato situation. So
I
do.
They
love that little KFC thing with the mashed potatoes, the chicken, and all that. But it's the mashed potatoes, but it's like ground meat with like peas and like what is it? Carrots. It's cute. It's very good. But I didn't know that it was a thing to order at Irish pubs. Apparently, they do a phenomenal job. And honestly, there's one by my job. Phenomenal. And it's only $15. Phenomenal. And you'll be full. It's hearty. It's so good.
Can't go wrong with a hearty shepherd's pie for $15.
You can't. Not in New York. You can't.
Oh, Shania loves shepherd's pie too.
Thank you. No, shepherd's pie is lit. I'll make it for you one day. I did it once.
I want cheese in it. And corn.
Okay. No, they do corn. They do corn, peas, carrots. Sometimes, well, you don't really need the potato chunks because you have the layer of mash. I'll do it. I messed it up the last time because I don't remember. I didn't have something, but I now I get why people order this at the bar. But I think ordering meatloaf anywhere but outside of your home is really unhinged because you don't know what they're mashing in that. You don't know if they're doing the little ketchup sauce on the top. Like, you don't know anything. And you're just going to eat their meatloaf? That's so crazy to me.
Oh, that's what you had in your Shania? You had cheese and corn in yours?
I could do it with cheese.
Twinnies.
I never had it with cheese, but I could do it with cheese.
Oh my God, I would love some cheese. Like some sharp cheddar. Meatloaf is crazy at a diner. It is. It is.
I literally never spoke to that man again.
It is. It's different.
And honestly, I think I dodged a bullet. Because when I did go to his house... I went to this man's house, and he had this massive TV. He ended up being a dealer of some sort. But I walk in his house, and he had a massive TV. I remember this TV just being bigger than me, and it was shattered. And I'm like, what happened to your TV? Because I had went there before. Like, before we even decided to, like, go on a date. Like, whatever the story is.
Every time, guys, and I mean every time, you go to a man's house for the first time, there is something at the home that is completely unhinged.
Oh, no, yeah. No, but that wasn't the first
time.
time. The first time I went, the TV was cute. The second time I went, which was when he ordered the meatloaf at the diner, and I was just like, this is not going to work. The TV was shattered. So I'm like, what happened? He's like, oh, my niece was here, and she threw her phone, and it hit my TV. So I'm like, okay. We're walking back after the diner where he ordered the meatloaf. This is the second time I visited when the TV shattered. And he's like, his phone is just ringing. And I'm like, who's calling? So I think her name was like Ciara or something. That's who broke the TV. I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. When I got home, because, I like to sit on things, and I don't like to be in your face like that. I'm going to ask you when I get home because I got to think about how I want to communicate.
Oh, you one of those?
Yeah, I need to sit on it. Because I need to come, because then if I press it in that moment and I don't say what I actually want to say, or I miss something that I should have said, it gets me tight. And I be sitting on it like, damn, I should have said that. So I was like, who's Ciara? Oh, that's my ex, but like, she came over last week and she broke my TV. And I was like, but I thought your niece broke your TV. And then you have the nerve to order meatloaf at a diner? Lose my number. And I never spoke to him again.
No good.
I know.
Because imagine the type of life you would have had if you would have been with a man that ordered the meatloaf at the diner and that had the broken TV by Ciara.
I can't. I really can't. I can't.
So I was with a case of a man in my early development years.
Oh my God.
From when I was like 16 to 20, I just, for some...
better?
I don't know.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I think he's like alive.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I think he's like alive. There was one time for like 4 years where he completely disappeared, and people were contacting me like, "Where is he?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
Say no. Really?
That ain't my keepsake. I don't know. But anyways,
it's just so that that you can understand why people were hitting Say Up. They were glued to each other. That's why he was hitting you up. They was glued to each other for a minute, but she.
All right, but okay. You know what's tea? You want to know what's tea? Is during his disappearance phase, where he disappeared off the face of the earth, I was dating the last ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
And I had went to his school in Jersey, and his mom came to pick us up. No, listen. I went, we're going to call him C. I went to C's school in Jersey, and his mom came to pick us up. So I'm in the car, and when I'm in the car, I see Jay standing, waiting to cross, and I was just like,
nah.
It was one of the most
like out of body.
I was like, what? Like, what's happening? It was the most insane thing. One of the most
Jersey?
Randomly. When this man had disappeared for years, not on social media. People were asking me, is he alive? I had no trace of him anywhere on social media, period. It had been years. I'm in the car with C and his mother. I'm in the back seat and I'm chilling. We at a red light and I look at the window and he's right there with across the street. And I was just like...
That's insane.
Like, life... That was a grand rising moment for me.
That was a grand rising moment.
Yo, yeah, that was a grand rising moment for me. That was different. But anyways, so me and that gentleman, I can't even call him a gentleman. Me and that child of a man, the infant of a man, we were always just always at it. So there was one time where sometimes if he didn't have steady work or whatever, sometimes I would like give him $100 and then he'd have to give it back to me. That's so crazy to say. That's crazy to say.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. You know a bitch went through some shit when I have the mindset that I do now. Okay? So I would like give him $100 and he would like give it back to me like a week later or whatever. So there was this one time where we were just going through it, bro. We were just going through it. But I'm like, I'm young and I'm like, I want my $100. So I told him, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to hang out. He goes, oh, then you're not getting your $100. And I'm just like...
Bruh. Give me my $100.
Bruh. So the thing is this man lived so deep into Jersey. In order for him to take public transportation into Staten Island, he would have to take about a 40-minute bus to the PATH train. The PATH train, 30 minutes into Manhattan. A 20-minute walk to the Staten Island ferry. The 30-minute Staten Island ride over, and then the 40-minute bus ride to where I was. The man was in transport for at least 3.5 hours, okay? Different. So I'm like, you know what? I changed my mind, baby. Come over. Oh, you sure? Yes, baby. I'm sorry I was wildin'. Whatever. Please come over. So I tell my parents, this man is going to show up and he's going to come into this house. When this man shows up to the house, tell him to give me the $100 he owes me. And
they did it?
This man pulls up. He's in transport. He left his house at 4, showed up at 8.
Damn.
Okay. A 3-hour ride on PT is something different. No, I don't blame him. I don't blame him because look at the material. But yeah, it was different. I was just like, kudos to you. That's crazy. And that's why after him too, anybody that wasn't that's a long ride. I was just no.
I can't even front. I used to do when I was young. I used to do that for my husband. He's my husband now. But never in my life, like...
Well, you did in your life, my life.
I did, but like never again. And Ems ain't gonna be doing that. She better not.
I'm taking plane rides to see my shorty.
Yeah, but that's a plane. I used to take a bus to a boat to the train.
I'm not doing that.
The train to Long Island.
No. No.
Ugh.
No. So he would do all that. So he shows up. He's all excited at the door. Baby. And I'm like, hi, baby. So,
$100.
Yeah, so I pull him in the living room. My dad's sitting there, my mom's standing, and I'm like, give me my $100. And my dad was like, give her the $100. And my mom's just standing there, and he's just like, so he hands it to me, and I'm like, get out. And I escorted him, and I escorted him out, and I locked the door. Did we get back together a week later? Yes.
Of course. He had a lot of time on his hands.
Oh, there would be times with that man. He was like a chain smoker. He would smoke the devil's lettuce constantly. And I didn't understand why at that point because I didn't do that. I didn't really do it. But he just always would. I mean, do I blame him now? Of course not. I mean,
now it makes sense.
I don't. I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. But I would tell him, I'm like, if we would have these date nights, right?
No, that my ex was the one that went to Bellevue. Same way.
Yeah.
High. Can I say that? Yeah, that's not bad.
Up. I mean, I don't know anymore.
I don't know. It was up all the time, and he would do that and play video games. So literally, I was like, my next relationship, they cannot be a devil's lettuce head, and they cannot be into video games. My husband swindled me because he was into Xbox, but he didn't pull the Xbox out for a year when we was together. But he's not a devil's lettuce type of person. But you out to eat with the person, and they're like this at the table.
Yeah, no, I know. And you know what's crazy is, who was I? I was dating somebody like over a year ago that I was like that with, and I was just like, I literally just don't care what you say. This comes before you, and I don't care because I get it. I'm like, I get it. I'll choose it. I really don't care.
I choose you.
Yeah, I really don't care. Like, I just don't. I would stop in the middle of anywhere. Pull over! Pull over! Literally, like, have 5 in a little packet. I didn't understand him then, but I understand him now. So there would be times where, again, somebody said that 4-hour PT ride home was different. Different. Okay.
Well, if he was lit, he's lit. It wasn't that bad if he was lit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's fun.
Entertainment.
Yeah, it's fun if you're lit.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun if you're lit. So there was this one time too where I was just like, I am standing on this. I am not wavering. We would get ready to do our makeup. Our makeup. I would.
Are you outing him? Guys, he wasn't into that stuff. My God, Seychelle.
I would do my makeup. I would get all dressed up, whatever. And like sometimes we would meet. Sometimes we would meet in Manhattan. So he didn't have to like come here because remember his transport was then he was able to save an extra. he
would have been better off getting a jet. He would have been better off getting a jet.
Yeah.
From wherever in Jersey he lived to Staten Island. He would have been way better off.
Yeah. So his transport could get cut, if he could just meet me in Manhattan. So I would just meet him. I would just take like the express or whatever, and I meet him. I remember one time I met him in Soho, and I'm so excited. I'm like, date night. And we're finally. It's been 6 days, and we're doing good. Like for 6 days we haven't argued. Yes, my head's in the clouds. So I met him, and the second I saw him, I was like, I know that you are. And he was like, come on. So I'm standing on the bus stop.
So tight.
I'm standing there because I'm like, I'm waiting for the next one because I'm getting on and I'm going home. So I didn't say nothing. I didn't say anything. I'm just standing at the bus. He's like, oh, come on. So I'm arguing with him because I'm like, he is so not even here that he doesn't even realize what I'm doing. So we're waiting. I'm like, nah, like this is crazy. I told you not to. Nah, come on. What's it called? The bus pulls up. I literally got on and I was like, bye. And he literally like stood in front of the bus for like 5 minutes. And I literally was just on the bus and I was just like, I'm not getting off. Yeah. And do. Grand Rising, bitch. Yeah. No. Grand, heavy on the rising. Yeah, no.
Not the Grand Rising.
Yeah, no. No. I've done that to that man. I don't even know at that point what he was told to me. There would be so many times where we would have reservations. He used to go shopping for an outfit, and I would just be like, oh, like, no, now I'm going home. There was one time where, too, like, I had taken PT. Like, I took the ferry and the train, and I'm literally and he's following me the whole time, and I'm getting on the train. Say, come on, Seychelle, stop. And I'm like, no. On the train, no. Getting on the bus, no. Home, no. No.
See, I was young, but I wasn't standing on anything ever with these guys until I finally came to my senses. But I will say that I've had my fair share of guys say they were gonna unalive themselves over me.
Flattering.
And
Grand Rising.
Even when they be doing, if you're still getting swindled by that, then you deserve anything that you have coming to you because they're never gonna do it, and they actually don't mean it, and they're gaslighting you. Now that's a word. That's what they're doing. But at one time I had this one. He said that he drove to the Verrazano.
Hi, Mookie. And by the way, y'all, I'm almost at 5,000 likes, so I think we can totally get there. Can we please tap our screens? I also have a goal for 15 more pink fluffy shoes.
I don't see hearts. Where are the
on.
hearts? Where are the hearts? Thank you. Oh my God, you guys are so sweet. This man actually told me, he was like, I'm driving to the Verrazano if you don't answer my call. And so I answered. And he's like, I just can't live without you. I can't be in this. I don't know what to do. I'm driving to the Verrazano. And I'm like, well, what are you going to do at the Verrazano? Which, if you know anything about New York, it's a bridge. He's like, you know what I'm going to do. And I'm like, I don't know what you're going to do.
Do a flip.
Really? I'm like, I don't know what you're going to do. He's like, well, you don't want to know what I'm going to do. And I was just like, I'm going to go now. And I hung up. I was like, Lord, please, Lord, please don't let me see nothing on the news tomorrow, because you know they be going through the phones. That's the
only thing that be getting me, because this happened to me recently. Somebody really was on some, I'm gonna body myself, and I was like, I didn't have anything to do with it.
No, because remember that girl? That girl that went to jail, but she amped it. That was crazy. She had basically told
him what to do so he can,
and then he did it and was like, I had nothing to do with it, girl. You literally planned it out for him. But this time I was just like, please, like, don't actually do it. And I woke up in the morning and I was like, I really hope that there's nothing on the news. My mom was in barging in my room, so I felt like I was like good. I was like, he should be good. He was fine, obviously. But yeah, I don't do that. I don't like that. And I feel like a lot of back in the day that used to be a go-to for these guys. No, we're not doing that anymore. What else happened? I'm trying to think.
I have a good one.
I'm scared.
I have a good one. Thank you so much for the 5,000 likes. And thank you, Matthew, again for more pink fluffy shoes.
Typical. Thank you, Matt.
Obsessed.
We'll shout you out if you give us fluffy shoes.
Yes.
So, give us fluffy shoes. We do appreciate the hearts, though. Thank you.
Yes, definitely. And if you are not following me and you're watching this live, I would really appreciate a follow, because every time I go I do really well on TikTok and I get like thousands of followers, it settles out, like it kind of plateaus, and then I'll lose about 1,000. So right now on my IG bio, I says that I have 34,000, but I really have 33.9.
I see.
So it just always happens.
Her there.
It just always happens. So yeah. All right. So I'm gonna tell y'all one. Oh, this one's crazy. Alana, you know this one. This one happened recently, actually. So my dream engagement ring.
Oh my God. This is when it's gonna get reported. Watch. Go. Start telling the story. Say.
I am gonna tell my story. But Erica asked us a question.
What, Erica?
Erica, when do you think is a good time to drop your guard and be vulnerable, raw, and dating? If you are a straight woman dating straight men, never. Love comes later when you're dating men. Men need to prove their worthiness to you. Yeah. They need to prove why they are an asset to you, how they're going to better your life. Yeah. That's the thing with dating men, is it is chess all of the time. All right. It is not wise for a woman that is dating straight men to allow her guard to be down and to allow her heart to overtake her mind. Yeah. You have to stand very strong and firmly in what you need to do with dating men, because then they will always show you exactly how they got you for a dummy, my love. Right. And that's just the God's honest truth.
And so before, when I was saying, like, I used to not stand on anything when it came to these men, they could tell me that their grandmother died 17 times, blah, 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 blah. And I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Yeah,
it sounds like you shouldn't be dating them because you're going through something.
Right. So now, like, I look back on like my past and like how like these men basically ran me through the mud. You have to be like this.
Baby, Shania got us all the pink fluffy shoes.
Thanks, Shania.
Oh my God, we got so many pink fluffy shoes.
You guys are so sweet.
Oh my God, wait, no, we have so much pink fluffy shoes.
we split attention.
Oh my God.
Obsessed with you guys. We love you guys.
My love, thanks so much.
Just to go back to what Erica was saying, you literally have to be like this, because also when you date a man for a long time, and I'm a married woman saying this, you like consistency. Sometimes you got to remind them, and that's just what you have to do. Who's putting a heart? There's a heart on my head.
Oh my God. Oh, you know who it was.
Um, it's annoying. Um, I love you. But you have it like in a previous podcast, they had said that she feels like dating a man is something that you have to work your entire life. I do not disagree because there's a certain level of consistency that you need to see in that man, or he can drop the ball at any time. Me, I knew that I wanted to marry my husband. Obviously, he would get me tight sometimes, but I knew I wanted to marry my husband when he would buy me a nice little bag. And I don't need 800 bags. I don't take care of any of my stuff. I just don't, and that's just my nature. That's who I am. So I get why I shouldn't have a lot of designer stuff, but I do like my little bag here and there. He was very consistent in doing that. And for me, I'm a materialistic lover. That's how I love. So that for me is consistency. Also, the dates. I like a little date. I love a date. I want a date. I shouldn't have to tell you this 150 times. And so I feel like if you're dating someone, you're not even there, you're not even talking about marriage, and they can't even do the bare minimum, then you have to let it go.
But that's the thing. A lot of women, a lot of what I realize with women in dating, with straight women, especially with dating straight men, is that a lot of women look at things that are not perks as perks. When it genuinely, I feel like a broken record is saying that because I always feel like this is really simple maths.
Right.
And very easy logic, but to a lot of women, it's not. I get a lot of the same questions. I get a lot of very, very similar scenarios. Like I understand, Erica, that as women, and I had this conversation actually yesterday with someone. A lot of women in dating straight men is we project our goodness onto them, but what the reality is men are not like women. The men are not like us. They're not like us. So you can't, it's not wise for a woman to sit there and, with a man and think, okay, like, when am I able to let my guard down? He needs to prove a lot of worthiness to you, enable for you to even get to that mindset where you do that with ease.
Right.
Where you are comfortable in that. He needs to set up a heaven for an angel to live in. That is just the truth.
And he needs to set up a heaven for if things go bad, like you're like, all right, well, it ain't that bad, like it needs to be like, I feel like when you let your guard down, really in any type of relationship, I would say even a friendship too, it has to get to that point where you're just like, I'm willing to take that chance on a person because that's what you're doing anytime you date.
Yeah.
I'm willing to take that chance on this person because they have shown me that they are as committed as I am to making this work, whether it be a friendship, a relationship, whatever it is. So I feel like when you put that guard down, and for me, you can ask my husband, I wasn't signing no leases till we was married. You're not catching me in a lease. We live in New York. It's very hard to get out of a lease. You're not catching me. But when we moved into our house, I had no problem changing my name, changing my address on my license. This man changed his damn license every time we got a new apartment. I'm not on the lease. I'm not changing nothing. My home is where my parents are. That's my home. That's just what it is. I live there, but it would have taken nothing for him to be on some you could go, but he never pulled that. And I personally think if someone's willing to pull that, then I'm going. But he never did. And I would say that was one thing, not that I held over his head, but I would say it's one thing that really helped solidify our relationship because at the end of the day, we both had somewhere to go. We could have easily separated plenty of times, but we just decided as a couple that we wanted to make it work. And that's another thing.
Yes, I was going to say that too. That's another thing.
A lot of you women, and I hate to point y'all out because I love y'all and I am one, y'all be forcing it. Mm-hmm. When the man tells you and proves to you that he does not like you, you have to take that for what it is, whether you know or not. Because honestly, my last relationship, I got dumped out of a 4-year relationship with no explanation. And guess what I did? I watched episode 10, season 10 of Shameless. It's when Lip leaves the Puerto Rican girl, okay? And he was like, they were like, why are you leaving her? And he was like, I don't really have a reason. He was like, but I need to do what I need to do for me. And I saw that episode and I was like, oh my God, light bulb. I don't need a reason. You don't want to be with me? I'm out. And that's how it needs to be. That's how it needs to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it may not even be a whole breakup type of situation. It could just be on them, oh, well, it's Valentine's Day. I forgot. He don't like you. He don't like you. He don't like you, girl.
Yeah. I also a fabulous mindset to have also is like if someone I don't ever look at anything as rejection.
No.
I'm not scared of rejection or if someone were to show me that they don't like me when I know, whatever is if
It's a learning
somebody is not
experience.
if somebody is not, treating you the way that you know that you want to be treated, like
You have
like
to.
what how much of a loser can they be when they don't recognize greatness? And
Right.
that's how I view myself. You understand? Like I hold myself up so high that I'm like, if you do not have the mental capacity to really show out, you know what I'm saying, and show me these specific things that I know in my heart that I want, you are a loser. And why would I ever waste my time with a loser?
And honestly, if like I don't know about y'all, but I know my exes, they ain't happy. They ain't happy. And I know they're not happy. Because I know what happiness looks like when they were with me. They're not happy. So I think that also I think a lot of these men project their mommy issues onto people, but that's a whole nother thing. But I think if
No,
they show
I love
you,
this. No, I love this. Trotty Tangerous. Trotty Tangerous. Let's see this. We have a man. We have a straight man that's listening to two women talk about relationships on TikTok. My love, I think that you have some
oh, we have daddy
some
issues?
digging to do. Oh no, he's just saying that we're in denial. But
denial
he's
about
watching.
what?
He's watching. No, but that's the thing. We don't need to prove yourself
That's
to
what I
anybody,
mean.
my
Like,
love.
like
My
this
love,
is not an
you're-
audition.
My love, you are a straight man at midnight listening to two women talk about love. My love, call your boyfriend. Call your boyfriend, honey. Okay. Call your boyfriend, okay? And I know that you brought your friend in here, but keep commenting because the engagement is fabulous and y'all are pushing it. So keep going. But y'all need to crawl into bed. Y'all need to crawl into bed with each other, and I
Cuddle
think
up.
that's something that y'all need to work out, okay? Yes, honey, I know that you're a man. That's why I'm telling you that you have some digging to do.
Yeah.
Because we're two women talking about love and relationships on TikTok at midnight, and you're deciding to spend your time with us. So I think that you need to call your lover or crawl into bed with your lover, and you guys have to work that out yourselves.
Or
okay,
be like
honey?
my man and buy a
Yeah.
podcast studio for your girl.
Or tell us what your boyfriend does for you, honey.
Right.
Okay.
Do that.
Okay.
Give us some fluffy shoes while you at it. Put your money where your mouth is.
Okay, because it's midnight, doll. Okay, so call it's a little concerning, but keep going because the engagement's fabulous. But anyways,
If you say to Alexa, play.
yeah, she's gonna play it now, bitch.
Oh God, Alexa, play nighttime lullabies. It's a great playlist. I play it for my daughter all the time. I think you would love it.
Yes, and you are giving infant doll. So
Cause it's
yes.
midnight. You ain't got work.
Mhm.
It's Monday, right? Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Yeah. he just outed himself in not being a straight man and also being unemployed. T. But anyways, yes, Erica, I know that we dragged your question on for an extremely long time, but it is a topic that we're very.
Doll. It's literally midnight.
Yeah, it's a topic that we really do love to drag. But yeah, that is really what it is with women. And more, 100% more women need to really stand together and really know and appreciate their worth. Because if not, then you have men like Throtty. Watching. You're gonna be walking into your bedroom and a man is gonna be arguing with two straight women. I'm so sorry, not straight. Sorry, I'm. Sorry, I don't swing that way. They're gonna be watching two women on TikTok talk about love and relationships, and your man is gonna be arguing with or trying to argue.
Not sending no fluffy shoes.
Yeah, not sending no fluffy shoes, not sending no TikTok coins, just providing these women with engagement, which really, the jokes write themselves at this point.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, yes. The question was Erica had asked. Okay, doll. The question Erica had asked us, how do you let your guard down, in relationships?
I just feel like it. That's the people always people ask me how did you know when you wanted to you were down to marry your husband? For me, everything was just so easy. Like everything.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, everything was just so easy. Like I could be having a bad day and I'd be like, oh, like, can we talk about it? He'd be down to talk. I could be like, oh, I really want this. I wake up the next day, it's there. Like everything was just so easy that I feel like you'll know. Like I don't really know when that is. I don't know. It's just like, things are working, things are easy. It's not an argument every day. I would say really, I would say up until like the baby, because now we're fighting over who's parenting better and all that stuff. But not one argument really. It just comes really easy. And I feel like when you know, you know.
So we have a question from the live. Tatiana had asked, how does she start dating women when she's tired of these men? And I said, well, do you even like women? How do you know that you like women? And she said that she does. They just scare me more. How do you know that you like women?
I'm going to say I tested the waters and I am a straight woman. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, like how do you know that you you actually like women? Have you ever been intimate with one? Have you ever dated one? Or are you at this point, are you bi-curious?
Which is also fine.
Yeah, like how do you know that?
Is she responding?
I don't know yet. It doesn't tell me when people are typing.
I tried that. I'm definitely one of the straight girlies. But see, this is also why I always tell people, like, you have to be.
I have to wake up in 2 hours for work.
Can I say the H word?
Yes, it's a gardening tool.
Yeah. Okay. So I always say that you have to be a hoe. That is, anytime any like young girl asks me what the vibes are, well, how do I end up like this and like that and this, you have to play the field. And when I mean play the field, I mean this one on Monday, this one on Tuesday, this one, because that's really what I was doing. And it really helped me understand what I like, what I don't like, what type of vibes I like, what type of signs I like. It took me a minute though. But I also am so happy that I even had that experience, because I wouldn't know what I was looking for in a partner until I experienced all different types of people. So I'm a firm believer, you got to be out in these streets. You really got to be out in the streets, and whatever happens, happens. Go with the wind. Don't commit. And I'm also going to tell you, if you are a straight woman doing this with men, when you tell them that you are just here for a good time, not a long time, they're going to look at you like you're nuts, because they swear girls are just throwing themselves at them and falling. Oh, I love you. I was always the opposite, and it always made these men cry. I was always the opposite. I'm not here to be in a relationship with you. Okay. We want the same thing. So let's go. But it's fascinating to them. And then they want to chase you more, and you want nothing to do with them.
She says she doesn't know if she could separate the friend aspect from a woman. She doesn't know if she could take female relationships serious. Yeah, I think that you need to just try it out, honey. I think that you maybe should, just see how you feel about it. I have to be honest. I wouldn't really sit here and tell you like, oh, this is how you do to get into a woman. Either you are or you aren't.
Yeah.
I mean, there was many years of my life where I just kind of messed around with women because I wasn't really sure if it was something that
I knew.
I knew
Say
that
hated all the men. Say hated men. Not like, oh, I hate men. Say hated the men's. And I was like, she'll come to her senses one day. And then finally she did. But it took years.
Yeah. And you're ugly, doll. Moderator, kick her out, because she's ugly.
Well, she said we're ugly?
No, she said we're in denial.
We're in denial about what? Why are people saying this stuff? In denial about what?
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I can be in denial, but at least I'm not ugly. Anyways,
Period.
So yeah, I have. I've always really
And that's the title.
Yeah, I've always really Oh, that's a good one.
That's the title.
Oh my God, wait. Text it to my phone. Text it to my phone.
Wait, hold on. How did you say it though?
I could be in denial, but I'm not ugly.
Yes.
Yeah. Trotty's obsessed. He's sending the girlies, the men's at midnight too. Wow.
Midnight.
What a popular show this is.
At midnight.
But anyways, yeah, so I've really I didn't didn't like them because I felt like I've always had such aggressive energy, and I didn't want to. I never really wanted to. I could never really tone down who I was, and I never really got along with them very well. Good night, Tay. Thanks for joining, baby. I never really enjoyed them very much. So, but when I would date women, it's like I enjoyed it so much. I did, but it was a little bit difficult for me to come to the realization, like, am I really gonna do this? Like, can I really do this with a woman? And then when I really feel like I made that choice, like, yes, I can, and I started to experience women more, it just kind of became stupidly obvious.
I don't know. I don't know. I was just waiting for her to come to the senses, but she did. And she happy with her decision. She happy.
I am. Yeah, I am. Oh, thanks, Crystal.
But I definitely think playing the field
Thanks,
helps.
girl in the world.
But I also think we're all very blessed to have been young adults in this time, because I don't think that we'd be having, well, we wouldn't be having these conversations. We wouldn't be on live. We wouldn't be on no podcast. They have that back in the day. But I think that we just wouldn't be able to be honest about, like, not wanting to be with a certain gender and wanting to not transfer over, but to try it out and see, like, how we feel about it. I think that we're very blessed to live in this time period where that is an option. And I think that we're going to see a lot more people coming out and just being themselves. And, like, we're super blessed to have that option, really. Because they didn't have that option back in the day, and I can't imagine. Like, imagine not being able to be with a woman.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. That would fucking suck.
God knew what he was doing. That I just can't imagine. Or not even that. Like, imagine, like, you just, like, happen to get pregnant and now you got to stay with the man. We don't do that no more. And honestly, good.
And that's the tea.
Good.
That's the tea. Thank you, Mecca. Thank you so much. That's the tea. With dating men too. It's like there's so many reasons why we literally don't have to stay the way that women used to have to stay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, women couldn't vote, women couldn't have jobs in the same way, you know, as men. And now there's just so many, you know, it's like taking on a man is like a damn burden. I was telling someone yesterday, like, they don't even have emotional intelligence. Like, you know how many times I could sit there with a woman and have like this intricate, meaningful, deep, just like we could match on so many levels, and it's just like so
but
good,
do you
so
want to
fast.
have that conversation with a man? Okay.
But that's the thing. I feel like in dating them, it's something that I was waiting to kind of feel safe to do.
Oh, okay,
right? Because you have to create that space for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I never really felt like they really understood me. They never really understood, and I'm like, I don't want to get you to understand. And most men just don't.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not having a heart. No tea, no shade, but I'm not having a heart to heart with a man. Something about men crying.
But you're not like that.
I'm not that type.
No, you're not.
I
like
laugh
that.
in every situation.
Yeah, no, you're
and
not like that.
that's where me and my husband butt heads, because he is so sensitive and just like, oh, hug me, and I'm just like, we literally don't have to speak. But that's just me in general. Even like with my parents, like, we were never the type of family to be like sitting and like having like these like meetings and like, oh my God, like we just weren't. We're not that type. So I don't know. Maybe it's the Scorpio in me.
I do like that though. I like all the mushiest and the gushiest. But the thing is I think, I don't know if it's my Gemini.
That's the Gemini.
But that's the thing. Like, there are some times where I'm like so in the mood for it, and then sometimes I could just be like, I'm not in the mood for it. Like, I don't want to. But I do love that. I love like intimacy and romance, and like I love it so much.
And you're a toucher.
I'm I think more romantic relationships. Yes, I'm into like PDA. Yes, I love all of that. I love all of it. But then there's such a strong side to me that loves to still be alone and still loves to like kind of be in the bed, but still have my space and have my time to do the things that I want to do. I can be so both.
100 on both.
Yes.
See, I'm just not like that. I'm very much like, even like when we had our first apartment, me and my husband, we had one couch, and like I'd be watching TV and he comes sit next to me, and I'm just like, but there's a chair over there. You don't have to sit right here. Like, ever. Ever.
No, I do. I love it. But if I'm annoyed and I'm irritable, I'm heavy on the annoyed and I'm heavy on the irritable.
I just,
Like I can walk around with like but not like an obvious attitude, but like very very cold. Like, huh? No, yeah, no, yeah, no. I'm going upstairs. Like I have work to do. Yeah, no, I can't. No, I'm not. No, I don't really care about that. Yeah, I could be very sweet, and then I could be very.
when say begin her moods, say begin her moods, but when you're not in them, you're fabulous. But even when you're in them, I think you're hysterical.
Yeah, but I know, but like, imagine like being my partner.
Nah, no, I can imagine that. I would, but you know, it would make my life easier because of how I am. I would just be like, okay, housewives, very easy for me, very easy for me, very easy.
But then we'll start a I don't care-a-thon. I don't care-a-thon.
But I'm not going to talk to you.
Oh, I'm not gonna talk to you neither, bitch.
Oh, I'm just gonna watch Housewives.
Oh, I ain't gonna talk to you neither. And that's the tea. Like, if later on, like at night, like you want to be on something, I'm gonna be like, no, absolutely not. I gotta wake up early. Oh yeah, I'm a dragger.
I let Bae drag the. I don't want to talk about it for like 2 days, and I was like, we're gonna talk. Sit down. Because I'm not a talker either, but I would like, you can only brush things over so many times. You got to talk in a certain way. Sit down and talk.
I'm all right, fine. Like I'm all for talking about it. I am all for talking about it. But there's a certain, I can't even put my finger on it. There's a certain energy, certain little energies it's like a blocker. Like it's like a certain energy that really could have me on some, and then I'll be like, nope,
never again.
No, but then I can fall very quickly out of that energy, and I could just be like, "Oh my god, like I get over things so easy. Like I'm just so like easy and fun."
Say it's not easy, guys.
I think I'm easy.
Say you're not. Say I'm easy. You want to know how I know I'm easy? Because my first time I slept over at Seychelle's house, she gave me a sock and said you can sleep on the floor. Bitch, and I did.
I was legitimately so fucking young, and I literally had no comprehension of friendship. Because I would never do that now.
We'll see, guys. I had no problem sleeping on the floor. Say you're not easy.
Why am I not easy?
You're just not easy. You're not hard, but you're not easy.
I think with men, I think a man dating me, I don't even know why a man would want to date me. I gotta be honest. 0 out of 10 don't recommend. I don't think you should date me.
I agree with that.
I think dating a woman, I think I am easy.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
You think?
Yes. Because you took a lot in that last one, and I was just like, I don't even know how she entertained in this. Yes. Okay. Yes.
I think I am easy.
I think I'm easy. My husband will probably disagree, but really, I just need a TV and a 4-piece nugget, and I'm Gucci. That's all I need all the time, and I'm fine. And TV. I just need TV. I love TV, guys. And Ems is hooked. She's hooked.
Okay.
I got my daughter hooked to TV, guys. She's 2 months. So
that's so healthy, yes.
Mad healthy. We outside.
Love that.
And for her 18th birthday, if the Countess is still doing her cabaret, we are going to go see that in Vegas.
Obsessed.
I already have it planned out. I mean, she'll probably be, that's 18 years from now. She'll be 77. Yeah, no, we'll
figure out something else.
It'll be more entertaining anyway.
Somebody asked, how did we meet? We met in middle school, but we weren't like very close in middle school.
Sorry,
Alana was a theater kid, and I was too busy being a hoodlum.
In the hallways like this. and then, actually, she coerced me into hanging out in the hood, in the projects, and I went. What was that? I feel like we have a picture from
that. Wait, not us in the projects.
Yeah. No,
Sha, I wish we did.
Hold on, I think we do. I was in the bathtub in a denim shirt.
You were... Oh!
Yes, I was in the bathtub. You remember?
Yes.
Guys, I literally, my Instagram goes all the way back to like 2000, whenever it came out. I'm going to go back because I'm pretty sure I have a picture from that. And then we'll know. Look at this picture.
Oh, so cute. Oh, she looks adorable. Yes. Oh, my God.
Why is she so cute?
Thank you, Ray. And no, I'm not a Harlem girly. I do not go out there, doll. I was born and raised in Brooklyn. But then I moved to Staten Island when I was like
I'm that island I die. As I am, I die. All day.
No, yeah. I dragged her to the project.
The projects of Staten Island now. So like you don't even know what to expect. You don't even know.
But a lot of people from New York don't realize like the projects in Staten Island, they're bad too.
They're bad.
Like they're really bad.
7:20 in the morning, someone's getting shot in the head. Like it's not good. But
I don't give you BK vibes. Oh, that's so interesting. What vibes do I give you? Girl in the world.
Yeah. No. See, but I know you from Staten Island, so you're giving Staten Island. I don't know.
But you see, whenever I'm working, two people are like, oh, you from Brooklyn.
Because some of the words that you say give Brooklyn. Some of the words you say.
Someone said Bronx or Harlem. Jesus Christ.
Because your New York accent goes really deep sometimes.
Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe it's the accent.
Yeah, it goes deep sometimes. And it gets very Puerto Rican-y.
Ugh.
The Puerto Rican Brooklyn.
Okay.
Well, everyone knows where I'm from.
Mm.
Can't hide it if I wanted to. Can't hide it if I wanted to.
Someone said you get Brooklyn with a Staten Island accent.
Who, me?
The accent. Nah, I think me. I get Brooklyn with a Staten Island accent. Mecca
I don't think you sound like me at all, and I'm very much Staten Island.
Thank you, girl in the world. You better be careful, my girl in here. Mecca said her accent.
I'm working on my accent because honestly,
no, we love it. Everyone loves it. I told you.
No, but I have to work on it. It's only gonna get worse. I can't sound any worse than this. If I bring back the cigarettes, it's over.
Are you gonna bring back the cigarettes?
I think that 2024 is like
a cigarette.
I was just having this convo with Andrew. I think we need to bring back the cigarette. I think it's time.
Don't you dare.
I don't want to. And honestly, I said I was gonna have a Newport out of birth. I didn't. But something about that little with the cigarette. It's just so fabulous. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh, brother, nah, dude. Freaking Matt said nah. Yeah.
Not Matt.
Matt said no. Oh, he'd love him a little cig.
Hey. See the double standards for men and women. You see? This is the double standards we're talking about. He won't let me.
He won't let you smoke
Newport's
a ciggy?
in my face, and I'm just like, ugh. I don't do it now because I have to hold the baby and stuff. But compare
a cigarette to a vape. A cigarette's eating.
A cigarette is eating. A cigarette in the morning, like right before you go into your job with a coffee. Oh my! I have chills. That is a feeling I can't even tell y'all.
Yo! Ow! You know what's so crazy is I hear that often, like a cigarette with a cup of coffee, shooting it up with your homegirl on the porch. Are you kidding me?
That is, when I say it's next level, say I have chills. I'm not kidding. It is the best thing in the world. You know what I would do? I don't know if anyone here is a Housewife fan, but what's her name?
Don't bring that shit in here.
No, I'm not. But Dolores Catania, imagine sitting in your driveway, smoking a cigarette and having a coffee with Dolores Catania. My life would be complete.
Dolores Catania?
Complete.
Dolores Catania.
I would just sit there and we just talk. I would have a blast. I would even do a glass of white wine. But all I need is a cigarette. I'm good. Give me a whole pack. We sit there for 4 hours. Just
one after another. Ripping. Now that's what I call a grand rising.
That is a grand rising.
Just ripping?
Chain smoking.
No food in your stomach?
No. You don't need food when you smoke cigarettes. It curbs your appetite. That's how Jackie O stayed skinny. She would have a carrot stick and smoke a cigarette. She was a size 2 her whole life. Died of lung cancer, but listen, she was a Kennedy. Why not?
Yes, yeah. I mean,
she honestly went out
that's a way to go out, if I do say so myself.
The rest of them were dying in plane crashes. She had the I'm just saying.
True.
Yeah, no. I think that 2024 is going to be the year of the cigarette. We'll see, guys, because I have to carry the baby, so I can't just be smoking cigarettes when I want. But it just... You know how many times I've thought about, like, I'm, like, on the bus, and I'm like, if I could just sit on this bus with a cigarette, my life would be made.
So vape is not giving the same?
No. It don't hit your chest the way a cigarette hits your chest.
So do it hit like when I would roll with the Fonto?
Yes. Say yes. But it's cleaner because it's not Fonto. But it just, when it hits, it brings you back. It brings you back.
Brings you back to good times?
It brings you back.
To good times.
I really do miss them. One day. When I go back to the cigarettes, I'm going to let y'all know. Because y'all loyal. So I'm going to let y'all know. But I can't wait.
The thing is I don't even feel like God will take you out for smoking them cigs neither.
No,
like my grandma.
I'm gonna live forever.
Yeah, like my grandma. Like she pulled out that Lost Mary from her pocket this morning, and she was like, "Where's the vape store?" And I was like, "You still smoking cigarettes, Grandma?" She was like, "Yeah." My grandma smokes cigarettes and she vapes, and she's 80 something, and there's nothing wrong with her.
That's why. That's crazy.
There's nothing wrong.
That's insane. But you know what it is? She probably just kept up with her doctor's appointments. I feel like people always get to this part of their life where they just stop going to the doctors and then they find out like they have cancer or something. And it's like, yeah, if you would have been going, like maybe you would have caught this early or something. Like you got to go to the doctor. You gotta go to the doctor. Especially if you're going to live life like that. Like me, I stopped smoking hookah because I was smoking cigarettes at the time. I can't do both. I
love me some hook.
I can't do it. Even now, like with the vape, I'll do my little vapey. I'm not smoking hookah.
Somebody, when you had said, "Oh, I'm gonna let y'all know when I get back to the cigarettes," someone said, "Don't," respectfully.
No, but honestly, you know, the funny part is, I won't even have to tell you, I'm going to sound like this. I sounded like this for the first 15 years of my life, okay? I was traveling the world like this, okay? So you'll know. I won't even have to tell you. You can be like, that girl back on the cigarettes.
Y'all just gonna know off rip.
You guys are gonna know immediately.
Yeah, y'all gonna know.
Throat dry, lips always chapped, but they gonna be chapped, you know. You'll know.
She said, "Don't let us know," respectfully.
Y'all gonna know. I'm telling you.
She can let y'all know.
They're gonna know.
Yeah, no.
You'll hear the difference in my voice. You'll hear it immediately. Mm-hmm. I have nodes, so I'm a mess. You'll hear it immediately.
All right, so someone said you sound like Marge Simpson's sister.
I know.
You've heard that before?
Marge Simpson, the chocolate girl from SpongeBob. Chocolate! The chocolate girl from SpongeBob. I should do that for Halloween with with my daughter.
Yeah.
I did Chris Jordan this year, but I should do that, and she can push me around in the wheelchair.
Oh, she could be the little bar of chocolate.
She could be the bar of
chocolate.
You know, my voice. How do you think she's gonna sound?
Not like you, bitch. Because if
you
she
don't
do,
think so?
no,
she's gonna be born and
Ilana.
raised on Staten Island.
All right, no, she gonna have a little accent, whatever. But she not gonna sound like you. What is she gonna do? How do she?
It's hereditary? Because then she.
I don't know.
Like
I don't know. Either. I don't know.
But I feel like Adele with my nodes because Adele has nodes, so twins.
All right, so I'm gonna take some more questions. However, I'm gonna only take more questions if y'all get me to 10,000 likes. We are 6.7, and I know the pretty princess gang.
Guys, I'm stepping out of the camera for a second. This is staring me in my face.
No, I know. I want to rip my vape too. Guys, I swear to God, I'm going to leave for 3 seconds. And I'm going to be back because I want to take a little smoke break. And I can't do it on here because then I'll get, what's it called? I need 3,000 more likes, yo. I'm taking a break. Y'all finna see the smoke. And when I come back, I want to see it. And I'm watching from my burner phone. That's very top secret.
The top secret burner phone. That everyone can see.
Alana, keep them company while I just over here.
Well, I don't know. What do you guys think? I genuinely think that my poor daughter, I think that she's gonna sound like me. And I only think that because I'm going to be the one teaching her how to speak. So, like...
She gonna say the same words like you and stuff.
She's not saying no coffee. It's coffee.
It's coffee.
It's
not,
coffee.
It's not coffee. It's not coffee. And it's not water.
It's water. Yeah. Like... we are not debating that. This is not up for debate. Okay? But yeah. I also think that 2024, I think 2024 is going to be a good year. It started off type crazy. Did you see that Cat Williams thing too?
Yeah, I think he kind of ate down.
He ate down. He ate down because all of them are coming on now. Like, you know, some people, they just have their own opinions. So he wasn't lying, okay? That's literally what it means. And, you know, that's how I expect myself to look when I'm 90. When I'm 90, I'm going to look just like Cat Williams. I'm not going to sound like him. I'm not going to sound like him. But I am going to look...
Oh, my God!
I'm going to have my little silk press. I'm going to have my little silk press. I'm going to have my little, you know, okay? Because you know I'm going to lose hair. I'm going to have another baby. I'm going to lose all my hair. It's going to grow back. So I'm going to have my little cute little... And then, yeah, I'm going to look just like him with the little Fendi jacket that I definitely was looking up during the interview. It is wool, though, so it's like 4,000, but it's so cute. Definitely my style.
Get your bony in, Kai. Matt, get in the bony. Get your bony in. Get your white dude. Yeah.
Guys, this isn't even me with a cigarette. Imagine. I'm going to be coughing up a lung. Yeah. So I think that Cat Williams did his thing. There was something else I wanted to bring up about that. I can't remember. But ask us a question. What question did y'all got?
They can't ask us a question because we're at 10,000. Can you believe it? I mean, really, you know, the thing that I need to say is, you know, the Pretty Princess gang is always going to do is they always going to eat down.
I got to elevate my
Bitch been like this all the time. Talking about it. When you go outside with Kansas DeLam and you smoke a cigarette, it's really good.
Guys, I'm an old soul. Okay? I'm an old soul. Just certain things I need in this world.
Yeah, anybody got any dating questions? Anybody got any dating questions? Or y'all want to confess something interesting? Confess. I mean, why not? You're here. It's late.
Might as well.
It's late. You know what I'm saying? Like, confess. Tell your secrets. You know, you got a crush that you've been, you know, eyeing down.
Also, Valentine's Day is coming up.
Valentine's Day is coming up.
Valentine's Day is coming up. I don't know what I want to do. What day is that?
I know what I want to do.
What do you want to do?
I want to go to Disney World.
Oh, God. You see, I'm easy. So easy, say. Anyway. I don't know what I want to do. Honestly, I probably just want to get a massage, but I do that like every other day anyway.
No, stop.
I know. I just love a massage.
We have two questions. I just recently moved to ATL and I don't know where to start to date, ladies. Do you date men or women's? Haley, what's it like on the dating apps? I have went on a dating app and I met a legit, the craziest woman, the craziest person that I've ever met in my entire life. And that says a lot for me because I've met hundreds and thousands of people throughout my 30 years on this planet that the Lord has named Earth. Okay. And then she got me banned from the app. So I'll never be able to go on the dating apps again. I don't know how she did it. I mean, but yeah.
If she would have put that much effort into the relationship, maybe we'd still be here. But
no, but thank heavens for that.
Yeah, no, she had to go. I will say this about ATL. Just per my Instagram feed.
Hi, Alexis.
Per my Instagram feed, use protection.
Yeah, you saw that recent story, girl, where the girl said that she went on a date with a man from ATL and the boyfriend showed up to dinner.
Yeah.
The boyfriend showed up to dinner.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. You need to use protection, and you need to make sure the man is straight if that is what you're going for.
I gotta be honest with you, my love.
Really?
My honest to God opinion, don't even date, girl.
I not in ATL. I'm not even kidding. It ain't even worth the risk.
Yeah,
It ain't even worth the risk.
I don't even blame you for being terrified, doll. Like,
Yeah.
don't even do it, girl.
Go fly to Texas, meet a man, and have him come back. I'm telling you, it's not even really worth it.
Meet like a man that's damn near on the way out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking
Get
about
your coins, and then
I'm
you can
talking
date for
about
real.
late 60s. He has a couple health problems already.
No kids.
Or maybe he could have some grown kids, but they don't moved away with their families, so you don't got to worry about bear. But bear one, so that just in case if you want to bounce out, you ain't signed no prenup, so that you could cop out.
And his kids can't come after you.
Yeah,
make sure they're not in the picture because the daughters love to sue.
Yeah,
daughters love to sue on behalf of their fathers.
His parents are gonna be
yeah.
Grand Rose with the Lord himself.
Grand Rose, not the plural of Grand Rose. Grand Rose.
Yeah, Grand Rose. So that's honest to God, my love. That's just a route that you need to take.
Yeah, it's not worth it. No, it's really not worth it. And honestly,
she said, "I love this. Thank you." No, I'm honest to God.
Like if I was a single woman, like on my I wouldn't even risk ATL. Wouldn't even risk it because it is not worth it. I'm scared. The stories that I hear coming out of there about these men. No.
Maybe Trotty is from Atlanta.
Oh, Trotty?
I don't know.
The one that needs a job. Maybe he's still here. He probably still is here.
No, my baby kicked him out.
Oh, okay. So he's not here. But if, maybe he's from Atlanta. That's how they act, from Atlanta.
That's how that gender acts everywhere. Real funny.
Yeah.
Real funny money. Real interesting. Real.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like also another thing that a lot of people keep ignoring is the fact that we were in quarantine for 2 years and like people already didn't go to the doctors, but they have not been. So yeah, a lot of things are on the rise. You could check out the CDC's website, but it's getting scary out here. It's getting real scary out here with the STDs. You literally, you just can't take a risk. And I would not take it in ATL. No.
Yeah, I think she's really thankful for all of the primetime advice that we gave her. Mecca, I think you're in great hands. She said, I think not going to the doctor or the dentist is just crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Honestly, I need to go to the damn dentist.
Oh, I need to too. I was waiting for my health insurance to switch over, so I need to make me a good old appoint.
I just haven't been since I was pregnant because who wants to go lay in a doctor's chair, a dentist chair? And guys, every time I go to the dentist, I'm getting a tooth replaced. I got like 8 left. So
yeah.
So I'm like the dentist for me is a commitment for at least a year. They usually find a cavity or something, a root canal. Yeah. So I need to go. I'm gonna go. It's been 9 months. Oh my God. He's gonna be like, we have to remove your jaw. Okay. Like literally 9 months. Oh my God.
Oh, he's gonna look at his like, hey, I found a cigarette back here.
Right. No, literally. Oh wow. Last night's dinner. Great. Yeah. No, I need to go to the dentist bad. I need to get a whitening. Yeah. But
I gotta keep it a buck. I think we should be donezo because I am really. You have a lot of timestamps to look through.
This is gonna be. Say we have to do it together. Say we have to do it together for the last one, so that I know where I'm going with this one. Because when I was watching, I was like, I can't do that and not this.
It's all right. I have Matt's number. I'm calling him. I really need the video tonight or tomorrow.
Oh, no, he's gonna give me that.
And I got the weekend off, so I'll pull up. I'm gonna pull up when I'm done with my trips. This weekend, or yeah, like I'm done. I'm done. What to call? Whatever.
No, this weekend works.
All right, good. When I'm done, whatever, I'll pull up. I'm gonna show you exactly what we're looking for. I'll show you it, and then we'll do that. And
guys, if I come back smoking a cigarette,
I mean, I don't blame her.
Easy Seychelle.
Yeah, I don't blame her for that one. No funny, I really don't.
Easy Seychelle.
Yeah, but thank y'all so much. This was fun.
No, I had a blast. You guys are amazing.
This is fun.
And how many fluffy slippers did we get?
Let's see. Oh, we got 20.
Thanks, guys.
We got 20. We got 20.
You guys are so sweet. Oh, we didn't do that on my wild one.
Oh, I know. Whatever. Though we talked so much.
We talked a lot. We'll do it next time.
But yeah. So in regards to the pod, they say that everything in life is not perfect, but the tea is that we definitely literally
are perfect.
And it very much gives. every time that we are. So we appreciate you. We love you very much. You can find the podcast on the link in my bio. If you're here and you want to listen to this Grammy Award worthy podcast, you can find
Oscar. Isn't Grammy for music?
Oh, Oscar, Emmy,
all of them,
Epcot,
all of them.
I don't care what it is. It's in the link in my bio. We are on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Bye.
Love you guys.